Hello VCF worshippers. I just wanted to give you a quick how-to guide on the ZOOMH6. Hopefully it'll make your life a little easier. Hopefully you'll find it fairly simple to use. Let's go. Okay, so let's turn the unit on. To do that, you go here. You have to hold the button down. You see it's coming to life here. There we go. Right now it says no SD card because I don't have an SD card, so let me go get that. So let me go ahead and put that in. Okay, one thing I wanted to show you is how to set the recording format to WAV 96 24-bit. We should be using that, not MP3 or anything like that. So let me show you. Here's the menu button. Press that, and then this up down helps you select menu options. So let's go up, whoops, to the red circle, press that button, recording format right here. Now select, we could select this, we actually want to select this one, WAV 96 24-bit, and then you hit menu, menu, menu to get back to the main screen. Okay, and then you can see it's WAV 96 24-bit. All right, so this is a 6-channel recorder. This is XY, that's because that's what capsule I've plugged in here. Probably won't use this too much. Then there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. That corresponds to 1, 2, 3, and 4. These channels all lit up means that all the channels are armed for recording. I recommend just arming the ones we're going to use. So I'll turn those off for now. And let me show you how to start plugging in channels. So this goes to a mic, and just an SM58 mic that I have set up here. So I'm going to plug that in right here. Let's see, there we go. And then I'm going to arm the channel here. And then you can see it blipped. So let me do a little testing. Here is the gain for that channel right here. So let me just do a test. And when you're testing this, you want to sing it like your full voice so that you think you're going to sing for your set. So try to be realistic about that. So I'm going to be like, you are perfect in all of your ways. Okay, so you see, I don't know if you could tell, but that was just barely registering. You are perfect in all. Okay, that's too hot. See how it's getting red right here? We want it to be peaking about -10, which you can see here. Let's try again. You are perfect in all of your ways. That's about perfect right there. So that one's ready to go. It's way better to be a little too soft than too loud. So now I'm going to have, pretending that I'm going to have someone singing with me. So I'm going to plug that channel into channel 3. Here's channel 3. Arm that one. Now let me test that one. You are perfect in all of your ways. All right, that was a good volume right there. You saw it was coming up on channel 3 here. And then now let's get set up for a guitar. So I'm going to bring this in here. Here is a direct box, one of the direct boxes I have. I think this is the best way. The church should have direct boxes that we can borrow if we need to for this setup or use. So plug a direct box in. I'm going to plug it into channel 2. And then arm channel 2. And then I'm going to get my guitar and see what the volume is. Okay. Oh, one thing to note, please be careful about tuning your instrument right before recording, because tuning, if it's a little bit out, it can sound kind of bad on recording, so make sure you do that. Okay, let's try this. Oh, that's too loud, see that? It went way up to here, so let's turn that down a little bit. Okay, now it's too quiet. Let's go up a little more. Need a little more. Oh, it's very sensitive, so let's go down a little bit more. You can also kind of use the volume on your guitar too. I'm gonna call that close enough. Better to be a little too quiet than a little too loud. All right, so now let's do a little test recording, and then I'll show you how to listen back on the on some headphones to kind of check to everything is like working correctly. I guess it would just be like a buzz or something that sounds really bad. Keep in mind that all the EQ and all that stuff will be applied after in a software program like Logic or any DAW. It could be GarageBand too. So let's do a test recording. Now let's try this. You are perfect in all. Whoops, I forgot to hit record. Okay, let's go. So now see how it's turned red? You can see the numbers going, so that's good. And we have the 3 channels armed that we want, 1, 2, and 3, that's good. We're recording, it's okay if you have like weird talking or instrument sounds in the beginning, because we can trim that out, okay? And then one thing we want to do when we're doing video is we want to do a big clap. And that clap will get picked up by some of the microphone channels and help you sync the video to the audio. That's good. All right, so let's try the test recording here. You are perfect in all of your ways. You are perfect in all of your ways. You are perfect in all of your ways to us. All right, so now we're done. Try to make sure you have a good fade out at the end of your video, unlike I just did. We can hit stop, and hey, that's all it took. So now let's review. I'll show you where to plug in the earbuds. Here's just some earbuds here. We can just plug it in right on the side here. You can even use this to monitor while you're playing if you want. But adjusting the levels is a little bit tricky to do. Also, I'll note, here's the battery life symbol. You want to make sure you have plenty of battery life when you're doing this. Just keep an eye on that. Okay, I'm going to listen back just by hitting the play button. You can see it says ZOOMH6. Oh, let's see. So here you can hear my voice. I'm just going to put one of the earbuds next to here. So it hasn't started. There was the clap, you saw that. Okay, I can hear myself. You can't really hear it. You can't on this video, but I'll just note that don't worry too much if I mean, you can play with the EQ of your guitar on your guitar if you're worried about that, but I wouldn't worry too much about it because I can always add EQ later. The main thing is just the levels. So now, now that I've done that, I can just power this off like this by holding the button down right here. See? Oh, here's the volume buttons for the earbuds. That's good to know. And then you can take off the, take out the SD card. Oh, you can also download the files off the SD card by plugging it into a computer with a USB cable. I forgot to tell you that. So let me show you that real quick. All right, so here I go. I'm gonna plug this USB. See, here's the USB port right here. Let's plug this USB into my computer. And now when I turn it on, it's gonna ask me a question, and here we go. Since it's plugged into, see, I can choose audio interface, or here's this, see this little button here? That's how you select the different options. Up, down, like that. And then you press to select it. So I'm gonna choose, I can choose SD card reader, boom. I pushed it to select it right here. And now, if I look in my Finder or anywhere else, so you see I've got H6 SD right here, or I don't know, it might be called something else on yours. You can see here it is. And if I go to folder 1, I think I just recorded 28, Zoom 28, that's what it had said on the screen. These are all other old stuff I've recorded. But you can see it says today. Anyways, here's the audio tracks. Track 1, 2, and 3 right here. So that's basically the project file I wouldn't need, but if you can just get these files and send them to me, or if that's tricky for you, you could just figure out a way to drop off the SD card. But basically these might be kind of large, so maybe you can use OwnCloud or Google Drive to send it to me. Anyways, that's my how-to video. Hope it was helpful.